At 12:40 here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus, people are wanting to know how to celebrate the holidays. If you are in the Rock Hill area, York County, South Carolina, so much going on. One of the events celebrating its 20th year is Christmasville, and we had the CEO, president of Visit York County, in with us earlier today here on Live Impact News. This is what he says families can do and look forward to at this year's Christmasville as Old Town Historic District of Old Town Rock Hill turns into a winter wonderland. There's our previously recorded interview here on WCNC Plus. Well, Christmasville is back in Old Town Rock Hill this weekend, celebrating its 20th anniversary. What a great milestone. This beloved holiday festival transforming the historic district into this magical winter wonderland. Joining us right now is Andy Clinton, the CEO of Visit York County, as well as president there. Talking all things tourism in York County for sure, Andy, but celebrating 20 years. I mean, Christmasville is one of those traditions. What does this milestone mean for Rock Hill and York County?
Yeah, it's huge. And first off, appreciate you guys having me and being here and celebrating Christmasville. Yeah, 20 years, and it's really great to see how this festival has continued to grow. And really, the past 5 years or so. I mean, it's we're over 100 events, and it's award winning. And I actually had a meeting in Old Town or downtown Rock Hill yesterday morning, and I was walking with a person. I was like, man, it looks like we're in a Hallmark movie or something. Like, it is really, it looks that small town downtown that is, has the lights and has that holiday feel to it. So it's really cool. So
for folks who have never been, paint us a picture of what people can expect in this transformed wonderland. Yeah, so I mean, it started yesterday, and it goes through Sunday. Tonight is the parade, so that's a fun one that starts at 6:30. So, but bundle up. We know it's gonna be a little chilly this weekend. Hey, we want dress appropriately, right? But going through Saturday and Sunday, there's over 100 events. So, anything that you're looking for, obviously kid friendly throughout the day, and then even in the evening they've added some elements as far as for adults, whether it's rolling cigars or cocktails or line dancing, things like that, which is really fun. So it's really something for everybody, and parking is free, so you got that checked off, right? That's great. All the inflatables, all the kid, elements to it, it's free. Sponsors help pay for that. So it's really one of those things where you can have a fun time and it doesn't cost you that much. We want you guys to spend your money when you come down, spend it with our local businesses. Yes. We have a lot of our restaurants open, doing some fun things. It's called the Taste of Christmasville, where it's a passport, and all these different restaurants, they have items where I think if you make it to 4 of the restaurants, you get a t-shirt. So very cool things like that. I'm just giving you a small glimpse of it. Like I said, so over 100, but hopefully, there's a lot to do. It's a really fun festival. Fantastic. It looks like it's from another time, right? So there's artwork, related to it. Vernon Grant. If people are not familiar with this artist, explain the history of Vernon Grant, because he is somewhat famous, and there is a tie to the Christmasville theme. Yes, he's famous nationally, very famous in our town and our community. Vernon Grant was one that he was more born and raised some West Coast, but then after World War II, he did move to Rock Hill, and it was his home, and he's kind of considered Rock Hill's adopted son. So, but his main claim to fame is Kellogg's Snap Crackle Pop. So if you go to the grocery store and pick up that box of cereal, that is him. That artwork is him. It's really cool to see a lot of his designs. We have another festival in the spring, Come See Me, that is it's frog related. So, but he has a lot of illustrations of frogs, but he has a lot of illustrations of Christmas related. So that's how this festival kind of came to be, is celebrating all of his illustrations and characters around Christmas. Yeah, that sounds so fun. It's like a little fantasy world. And this really really draws people locally as well as from other parts of the region. What kind of economic impact are you looking at for York County or Rock Hill specifically?
Yeah, no, it's huge. And as you know, yeah, it's almost some of these festivals, especially over the past few years, they gain momentum, and we've gotten awards, and you slowly start to see where, you know, a once more localized festival, and we always want it to have that local type feel, but you are starting to see, you know, people from Charlotte and then Columbia, Spartanburg, Greenville, Raleigh, they're all, you know, flocking to this festival, and we're now, you know, we're in the thousands as far as people coming and experiencing what we have to offer, which is great.
I mean, it's one of those standouts from other festivals in the Carolinas. If you just want to take a trip to Rock Hill, it's really just up the street or down the street, depending on where you are. You know, Andy, it took, 20 minutes to get to Charlotte from the
That's
area.
Right.
So for families planning to attend, first time or 20th time, what advice do you give? Because I would anticipate there's some traffic, there's going to be, like you said, some free parking, but what else do families need to know?
Yeah, I mean, first, I got to plug our website. So visityorkcounty.com. I mean, we do have a blog on how to experience Christmasville. So I can tell you a little bit, but that is the way to go. And our social media channels, Christmasville, Rock Hill, they have a website as well. They have their social media channels. So that is definitely a place to start. You know, as well as, you know, I think that we're doing good as far as weather and rain and some of that, but it's definitely updates if there's delays on anything. That is where you can find that information. But yeah, the main thing from a weather standpoint, it's going to be a little chilly, right? So dress appropriately. I mean, a lot of these are it's outdoors, but it's really it's a fun time. Bring your kids, bring your family, bring your friends. Just depending on what you're looking for. Obviously, I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, so I'm looking at that, you know, like 2 to 5 o'clock window. Oh my gosh, I mean, like I said, inflatables, the Grinches out there, Santa's out there, the gnomes, you got the Coca-Cola polar bear. I mean, it's a fun time. It's gonna be snowing. It's gonna be snowing on Main Street.
Snowing out there in Rock Hill. Looking at these images from previous years of Christmasville, it just looks like it's a wonderful time if you want to get into that holiday spirit. Yeah,
it's a blast.
All right, Andy. Anything else we need to know?
I think we covered it. Like I said, just make sure you follow us on social media. Visit York County. Follow Christmasville. That's where you can really find all the events. Like you said, we're just getting a very small glimpse of it, but it really does cover, you know, whatever you're trying to accomplish as far as a holiday festival. They have it. So just do your research there.
All right. It started yesterday. It's going to go through this Sunday. And bundle up, like Andy said, and enjoy yourselves. Have a great time. Be kind. It's Christmas after all, in Christmasville in Rock Hill. Andy Clinton from Visit York County, we thank you for coming up here to Charlotte and letting us know of this wonderful time that's going to be had in York County. Appreciate it.